What's up, everybody? It's your girl Aisha and I'm back with another video. If it's your first time joining my channel, welcome, and if you've been rocking with me, welcome back. This week's business shout out goes to my friend Jamal Bevel. He is the CEO and founder of a dope urban clothing line called Underrated. Yeah, he has a website and I'm gonna put his information right here. He got stuff for the ladies, he's got stuff for the men. Like, y'all be sure to go check my boy out. Underrated is not spelled, well, I mean, it's done like that on purpose, but I'll just put the information right here. He has a lot of dope pieces coming out for women and men, and y'all can shop all of his current designs right now by going on his website. And with that being said, is that it? Is that it? Yeah, go check my boy out. This video, I wanted to come on here and talk about investing in yourself. I kind of sat down and thought like, what should I talk about right now? But the current journey that I'm going through and that I'm on right now, I thought, what better video to shoot, because there's probably some of you in my very same position. Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to come on here and just talk about some ways and some things that you guys need to be mindful of when investing in yourself and why you should do it. Okay, so the first thing, like, the feeling of temporary setback is going to be so real. It's going to be so apparent if you're making an investment in yourself, whether it's a business, whether it's a financial investment. But that feeling, like, you cannot shake it. You cannot shake it, because it's like, okay, you know, I'm funding this. Is it gonna work? Will my merchandise sell? Will, you know, my business do well? Am I gonna get this money back? When am I gonna get this money back? All of those feelings is what I like to call temporary setback. And that feeling is unshakable, but that does not mean you do not do it. That does not mean you don't take action for whatever it is that you're trying to do, whether it's starting a business, whether it's investing in stocks, bonds, whatever. That doesn't mean you do not take action, because investments are all about risk. And so it's like, okay, well, if I don't take the risk, it's like, dang, I can never really see if I'm gonna make it to that reward. So I think it's very, very essential, and just me encouraging you guys, like, that feeling of temporary setback, it's gonna be real, but that doesn't mean don't do it. Okay, so whatever dream, whatever idea, whatever, you know, investment you're trying to make, or whatever you're sitting on, get on it. Like, get on the ball. I don't know your journey, it may not look like somebody else's, but whatever you've got going on, or whatever idea you've come to, don't sit on it. Like, just don't sit on it. And that just brings me to my next thing. I've wrote it down, okay? And that brings me to my next thing. Understand that you may not be an overnight success. And so I watched this sermon by Sarah Jakes Roberts, one of my favorite pastors and preachers. She does the doggone thing, okay? But yeah, understanding that you may not be an overnight success. A lot of these people that we see, a lot of these people that we look up to, and it's like, dang, like, wow, like, you know, like, we see the finished product, but we don't see like the pitfalls in the journey that led up to. Yeah, I'm saying? So everybody has a backstory. Everybody has behind the scenes for whatever they've started, the success that they've reached, like that peak. They may not even be at their peak, but we're getting to see we're outside looking in, basically. And when you're outside looking in, you don't know what people have gone through to get to where they are. And so just understanding, like, that success, 9 times out of 10, it didn't happen overnight, you know. And that person or whatever we're looking up to, they're showing us what we want to see. Like, people will literally keep you on the need to know, okay? Like, they keep you on the need to know, okay? So we get to see the beauty. We get to see, like, oh my gosh, like, that person's amazing. And I'm not saying don't be inspired by people's businesses or different things that they've done, opportunities they've gotten to experience, but it typically did not happen overnight. And so just keeping that in mind when you're trying to start something or invest in something, just make the investment, okay? Like, make the investment. You don't know, like, your peak, or you can reach your version of success within, I don't know, a month's time. Like it just all depends on what your goals are and the goals that you've set out for yourself. Okay, my next thing, grow as you go. Grow as you go. And I'm gonna tie that into like my next piece of advice, I guess, because it kind of goes together. I'm telling you to grow as you go, because you cannot prolong an investment due to perfection. Okay, and when I say that, this is what I mean, just to break it down for you, just to break it down. Okay, so if we sit on an idea, or we sit on an investment for, I don't know, a company, whatever, something that you believe in, right? Okay, so if we're sitting on an idea because we want it to be absolutely perfect when we release it, you're probably never gonna release it. Like, you're probably never gonna drop it, or you're gonna keep making excuse after excuse after excuse after excuse as to why you have not produced something. Just because, oh, it has to be perfect. It has to be perfect. If you're starting a business, a channel, making an investment in some type of, honey, sweetheart, it's never going to be perfect. Like, it's never going to be perfect. And if you're waiting for something to be perfect, then it's like, how is your business gonna grow? Because if it was perfect when you started it, how is it gonna grow? What's growth gonna look like? Like, what will growth look like if you wait till something is perfect before you release it to the world? Just let me know. Like, I'll wait. Like, I'm gonna wait. Yeah, y'all let me know what y'all came up with. Like, let me know what you came up with. And I have struggled with that, and I've made excuses. I've found my own self making excuses as to why I haven't done something, and this and that. Well, I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do this. And now I have gotten, like, I've gotten to a point where I'm just like, you know what? It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. I just need to get started. I just need to get started, and I can grow as I go along. You're gonna learn, you're gonna accumulate more knowledge as you go along. You're gonna accumulate more wealth as you go along. Like, everything, it doesn't have to be perfect. And people, the most successful business owners, entrepreneurs, investors, all these things, they've grown as they went along. Like, they have literally grown as they went along, just for the simple fact, because you're going to accumulate more knowledge. You're gonna learn different ways to navigate things, and you're gonna meet certain people, more people pouring into you and giving you advice on a better way to do things, and you're just gonna, you grow as you go, you know? So yeah, don't prolong your investment due to perfection. Like, y'all, write that down. Like, just go ahead and write that down. The next thing, comparison is the thief of joy. I'm sure you've heard this saying, but it is. And it kind of just ties into what I was saying earlier, that everybody's journey, like, it wasn't an overnight success, y'all. Okay? And you can look and you can idolize and you can admire so many different people. And it's like, okay, I'm getting discouraged. Like, look what they've got going on. Look what they've got going on. And you know what you're doing? You're delaying your process even further the longer you continue to do that. And we can allow the enemy to creep in, and it's like not helping us at all, because now it's just like, dang, you start to second guess what you've got going on. And so me, my I don't know, my way of kind of getting out of that, or trying to escape that, is taking a step back from social media, because that to me is just like the biggest distraction. And you can just start to second guess your craft, your vision, your idea, just because you've seen somebody else do something in the same, I don't know, in the same industry or in the same lane. And it's like, dang, do I even want to do it? Nah, because look what they've got going on. Comparison is the thief of joy, and don't let it steal yours. Like, don't let it steal yours. I think that was Theodore Roosevelt that said that. Yeah, like, come on. And the Bible, oh, y'all, jealousy is a sin. Just in case y'all didn't know. Like, just in case you didn't know. The next thing I would have to say as advice, faith it till you make it, and closed mouths do not get fed. Okay? Now I say that just because I don't know, some people they're nervous and they don't have the confidence to just reach up and get a blessing. Like, reach up and get a blessing, or make the connection with whoever, or going to the bank to get the loan. No, I don't want to go to the bank to get the loan because, you know, they may say no, they may tell me about my faith it. Hello, faith it. Okay, and closed mouths do not. The worst thing, I think this is a big struggle for everybody. The worst possible thing that somebody can tell you if you're asking them for something and you're in need of something, or some help, some guidance, some support. The worst thing somebody can say is no. Just no. N-O. 2 little letters to 1 word. No. That's the worst thing. Okay. And what do? You keep it pushing. You keep it pushing. There's gonna be so many other people waiting to support you, waiting to just bless you just because they can and they believe in what you're doing. So yeah, closed mouths don't get fed. Don't let that be your excuse for not starting something or reaching out to people to support whatever it is that you're believing in. Okay? And then my final thing, oh wait, is this my last thing? Oh yes, this is my last thing. Trust God's promises and his process. That's it. It's so simple. Like, whatever God's confirmed in your spirit, whatever, you know, whatever the promise is, like, you know better than anybody else. And so I'll also say, don't overshare. Like, don't overshare. Don't tell too many people what it is that you've got going on, because everybody, you don't want to start second guessing yourself and doubting yourself and what you have going on, because you reach out to someone like, oh, I don't like it. Oh, no, I think you should. Because you will start second guessing yourself so greatly, and you cannot. So you just have to be careful and cautious with who you're sharing your stuff with, and trust what God told you. Like, what did God tell? If God ain't tell it to you, like, really, it doesn't matter. What he says, what he promised you, and his process, you know what it looks like. You may not know every intricate detail up front, but you know what the promise was, and you know what actionable steps you need to take to make that investment. Okay, so I love you guys. I hope this video has got you on your toes a bit. If you've been sitting on something, invest in yourself. Even if it's simple, even if it's, you know, just putting on some, I don't know, different clothes or something, just so you can just start feeling better about yourself. That's an investment. That's a deposit in yourself. You get what I'm saying? Getting out to meet new people, that's an investment into yourself. Networking, that's an investment in yourself. Okay, so I don't want you guys to just take this as I'm only talking to aspiring business owners or entrepreneurs or people who are trying to invest in stocks, but all that stuff. No, that's not what I'm saying. But the moral of this message is for you to invest in yourself, no matter what that looks like. Okay, like, whatever God's promised you, it's yours. It's declared as yours, and that's what's so beautiful. Okay, so I love you guys. Thank you for supporting whatever it is that I choose to do with my channel. Ladies, more details on my women's group is coming up. If you are interested, do not forget to email me. It may get postponed. I'm looking at a later date in March as of right now. But send me an email so I can get those details pushing. I'm probably going to post on my social media when we get closer to the time, so that you guys can share. If you're in the Dallas area, I hope you are. I would love to meet you guys. And yeah, until next time, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah!